So yeah, I think this will be the second city. I wonder what city it'll be.
So teach us to number our days, so that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom.
Because, as I've probably made obvious, I've not played with this mod before. And I also don't know any other Serbian cities aside from Belgrade, unless you would count Pristina, the capital of Kosovo. And I'm not really sure whether or not to count that. Let's tech into mining, that's always a good one to have. And I keep thinking like, Skopje or Podgorica, but those are, cities in countries that used to be part of Serbia but aren't anymore. Which technically means they might be on the city list for this mod. Let's see. And after thinking about it for a minute, this is probably Kefaliya. Kefaliya. As I believe most South Slavic languages do that thing where they pronounce J's like Y's. All the Norse languages do that, I know that for sure. Like, for instance, if you've ever played Skyrim, and you've got the leaders of all the different keeps are Jarls, spelled with a J. And that's because, well, obviously, the Nords of Skyrim are meant to be representative of the real-life Norse, and Jarl was the Old Norse word for Earl, which is the, well, basically it's a title of nobility. Earl is what they're called in... Oh! Hello there, Winston Churchill. Nice high FPS for, non-moving screen. Oh, you can't... I can't accept your embassy. Oh well. It's nice to meet you, Winston Churchill. Anything else? Probably not. So the United Kingdom is right there. We've met them. Yeah, I used a mod so that we would be playing, or I would be playing as... No, I wouldn't be playing as them. I would be playing with the United Kingdom rather than England, because the in-game English civilization is just that. English. Which excludes the other parts of the United Kingdom. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. During World War I, it was all of Ireland.
The meek shall inherit the earth, but not its mineral
But
rights.
not during World War II, and since the British leader is Winston Churchill, it would be tailored after that. So I doubt we'll be seeing a British Dublin, but we might see a Belfast. I'm hoping that they include the non-English parts of the United Kingdom in the city list. I've never really played with any of these mods before, so it's a new experience to me. although I have played as almost every single one of the animal husbandry, every single one of the civilizations that you can play as without mods, which is a total of 43 of them. I think the only ones I haven't played as yet are... which ones would it be? Actually... Brazil is, I believe, the only one I haven't played as yet. Out of every single civilization in the game. A lot of barbarians around here. Maybe we should start heading back home. We're not going to be settling down here anymore, so... And hello, Greece. Corinth? That's their third city. They have 3 cities already?
Haide ke de, Alexandros eimi, hyoston anakton kai ekonoston theon.
Hello there, Alexander. Who is, of course, Alexander the Great. So, technically, he wasn't around during the First World War. Of course, nobody else has writing. And, again, you'll have to forgive me for the low frame rate on the diplomatic screens, and probably in the base game as well. Because I'm recording this on a laptop, and don't record this on a laptop, and I completely forgot to start building my plantation there. They have Corinth already. That's the 3rd city on the Greek city. Oh. Hello, Mussolini. Normally I wouldn't like you, but we'll see... No, I do not think you are a god. I saw those pictures of you hanging in that piazza. You certainly didn't look like a god then. Oh, but he actually has writing, so we can trade embassies. About time someone was able to do that. And he is very far away. Capital is Rome. And he came to me from the south. Well, they're not going to be able to kill me, but the worry is that they might be able to do a bit too much damage. So yeah, let's just leg it out of there. Let's try talking to America again.
I trust you are a friend to liberty.
I should certainly hope so. I was born in your country.
I'm listening.
You still haven't learned how to write yet. Trust me, you're going to want to deal with that whole literacy thing. Okay. So... Yeah, you know what, at this point I think I'm just going to have to wait for them to propose, Oh, sounds like I met someone else. Who is... Ah, Napoleon.
Bienvenue. Je suis Napoléon, de France. Le militaire le plus intelligent de l'histoire mondiale.
You know, one of the things I find funniest about Napoleon is that he wasn't actually French. He was born on the island of Corsica, which up until 1 year after his birth had been part of, well, for most of its existence it had been part of the Republic of Genoa, which was an Italian city-state. then eventually there was an uprising. Corsica gained its independence, but nobody recognized it, and then Genoa, seeking to save face,
J'écoute.
sold the island to the Kingdom of France, who, and again, no writing, who invaded the island, crushed the Republic of Corsica, and incorporated it into the Kingdom of France. And that was after Napoleon was born to ethnically Italian parents. Which means Napoleon was not French at all, he was Italian. And I just kind of love that. Okay. So we've met, how many nations is it now? 5 or 6? 5. 5 nations. Okay. Yeah, they're not gonna want me to escape. Could fortify. Heal up. Let them damage themselves up against me. And when they're too weak to be able or to be willing to retaliate, then we make our escape. Simple as that. Barbarians luckily can't heal, and most of them can't fortify. Fortifying, by the way, is the way that units heal. Now, this guy just got another promotion, and as you can see, now that I've taken our first shock, several new promotions have opened up. This one on the left, by the way, is heal instantly. I don't like taking that because it's usually a waste of the promotion. Because each level costs more and more experience, which is very typical of games, but now we can also get cover, which increases defense from ranged attacks, amphibious, which eliminates combat penalty when you're attacking over water, and medic, which heals units and adjacent tiles. However, since getting level 1 of Driller Shock has enabled us these, getting level 2 will enable even more, and it's ones along that line that we want to start upgrading into. Like, I believe after a level 2 promotion, you can get one which improves damage against cities, which I'm definitely going to want. Because in the event that we go to war, I want to take one of their cities.